Elon just tweeted that the DOGE team discovered that FEMA sent $59 million last week to luxury hotels in New York City to house illegal migrants. He said sending this money violated the law and it is in gross insubordination to the president's executive order. That money is meant for American disaster relief and instead is being spent on high-end hotels for illegals. A clawback demand will be made today to recoup those funds.
Yes, they told us FEMA had no money for Americans on Maui, no money for America in East Palestine, Ohio, no money for America in Western North Carolina. But FEMA had an extra $1 billion to spend on illegals. What on earth? This is criminal. Elon Musk revealed something like you saw at the beginning of this video. I have the full details. I'm going to show you what exactly is actually going on at a certain moment when I see things like this.
They claim that all of this chaos and confusion is about finding waste, fraud, and abuse. Elon Musk isn't finding waste. He's blocking spending he doesn't personally agree with. Elon Musk isn't finding fraud. He is recklessly assessing sensitive payment systems and our personal data. Elon Musk isn't finding abuse. He's blatantly breaking laws with no transparency or accountability, and dare I would say he is acting out abuse. So this really isn't about waste, fraud, and abuse, is it? How do I know for sure? Well, I'm glad you asked. Because when we tried to subpoena Musk this week, Republicans on the Oversight Committee blocked it. Now, why don't they want us to hear about all the great things he's doing? Because this is a power grab.
Maxine Waters with California.
Hello, everybody. We have convened here in the right place, the Treasury Department. Right. We have got to tell Elon Musk, nobody elected your ass. Nobody told you you could get all of our private information. Nobody told you you could be in charge of the payments of this country. We have told you you've made enough money off our government yourself. And now you want to take everybody else's payroll and make sure that they don't make the kind of money that you've made. Oh, you want to use our money to go to Mars? No, we want to use our money right here in Washington, D.C., in this country. We want to make sure that all of our federal employees are protected. That's right. We've got to make sure that you know and understand nobody elected you. You think you're the President of the United States of America, the co-president that can take over, go into our private payment system.
I'm going to try my best not to preach.
Go ahead. Preach.
I just want to say thank you, because every day that we show up in D.C., we show up for you. We know who we work for. We know that we work for the American people. And what we're not going to do is stand around while they pull this bullshit that they trying to pull right now.
Go ahead.
This is why I'm not going to be able to preach, because I probably won't be able to stop cussing.
Take your time.
But let me tell y'all something. I know some of y'all have been frustrated, and you've been saying, where are the Democrats? Where are our leaders? Well, I'm here to tell you that we ain't never left y'all. All right? We are here. We are also going to make sure that they uphold the law. We are not going to sit around while you go ahead and desecrate our Constitution, or you look at the laws that have been passed into law and say, never mind, we'll just ignore that. Instead, we are going to be in your face, we are going to be on your asses, and we are going to make sure you understand what democracy looks like. This ain't it. So let me tell you something, Mr. Trump. You gonna learn a few lessons from us. And I'm gonna be the first one. You and your little friend off of Twitter. Y'all about to find out, all right? Come on. Now let me be clear. What Maxwell said is true. Our job is to conduct oversight. We both serve on the oversight committee. And right now, as elected leaders who tried to go in, we were told, well, hold on a second. We got to check to see if you can come in. Now, y'all know he likes to pound around with Putin, right? He's trying to turn us into Russia. But I got news for him. We, the people, will not go.
That's right.
It's cold out here. And yeah, we won't go. We won't go. We won't go. We won't go. Listen, the final thing I'm going to say is there are those that have said that we may face a constitutional crisis. I want you to know that the crisis is here.
That's right.
I want you to know that the power belongs to the people, though, y'all.
Elon Musk tweeted the DOGE team just discovered that FEMA sent $59 million last week to luxury hotels in New York City to house illegal immigrants. Sending this money violated the law and is in gross insubordination to the president's executive order. That money is meant for American disaster relief and instead is being spent on high-end hotels for illegals. A clawback demand will be made today to recoup those funds. Just imagine this. Elon Musk is doing this. These Democrats are against it. Tell me who is the problem here. Watching the Treasury Secretary the other day in an interview made it clear Elon Musk has no access to your information. But Democrats don't want to listen. They will continue to spew this every single day. They made the same mistake during the election campaign and nobody listened to them because people now understand what they do. Yes, I believe you've seen insane Democrat melting down. I don't get the point why they continue to do this. Elon Musk is not president. He works on the instruction Trump is giving him and the power bestowed on him. I don't get it. The Treasury Secretary made it clear Elon Musk has no access to sensitive information. So these people didn't see that video. They didn't see that interview. They still continue to spew this. When I look at Democrat, at a certain point, I really wonder if these people think, if they think that putting out these tone pictures, videos, is stopping the cropping. Elon Musk is doing a good job putting out things that a lot of people didn't know. If you see a corrupt person who hate people who actually go into details to know what they are doing, this is exactly what Democrats are doing right now. And Elon Musk is unstoppable.
The next department that appears to be on the chopping block is the Department of Education. Just earlier today, Democratic members of Congress were blocked from entering the department's headquarters. Democratic lawmakers had met outside to protest Donald Trump and Elon Musk's plan to abolish the department entirely, as well as attempting to seek a meeting with the department's senior leadership. Lawmakers were not only blocked by security holding the front door, but also by Department of Homeland Security police seen in multiple videos from members of Congress. Lawmakers were told by security guards stationed outside that nobody had accepted a meeting.
You might be shocked to realize that even pastors are now calling people to go after Elon Musk. When I saw this video and this pastor doing this, I was shocked. It is insane and crazy that people who call themselves men of God are doing this.
And in this nation, I'm worried that we are on the verge of shed. This is an attempt to take us back to a day that we do not want to go and we will not go. Therefore, there will be conflict. I pray that the peace of God will win out and overcome the madness that is attempting to take over this nation. And I will say to you, beloved, no one likes violence, but sometimes violence is necessary. When Elon Musk forces his way into the United States Treasury and threatens to steal your personal information and your Social Security check, there is a possibility of violence. Sometimes the devil will act so ugly that you have no other choice but to get violent.
Thank you guys for always being there, sharing out my videos. God bless you abundantly. If you're new, this is what I do on a daily basis. If you see clips after this is just for the algorithm. Please, you can even stop here. No need to watch.
Said, I've never met a racist that says, hi, I'm a racist. Now I have met a racist that says, hi, I'm a racist. I'm so tired of this notion that a white man.
And I'm in shock.
To be doing, like, there is a lot of waste, fraud, and abuse within a system.
Audits and waste, fraud, and abuse are not the same things.
The idea of we're going to go through an audit and we're going to cut waste, we're going to get rid of the fat, trim it is something people support. There is such a lack of transparency around.
To see what happens when you take a business approach to the government in the White House. We're seeing right now with this whole U.S. aid thing, where they're uncovering massive amounts of corruption. And
their hard-earned money, and they want their tax dollars to look like it's helping the country.
And also, I got to say,
don't you agree?
I totally agree.
Essential.
Early on, immediately.
She's probably been put in there because, according to Donald Trump, she's a 10 to her.
No. The EU does not treat the U.S. fairly on trade, and that he has some big complaints. Is that true?
Right? And it doesn't mean that we should sit and pretend that it's suddenly okay, that this new presidency is just going to keep on keeping on. That is not the case. And because, final point for me, a year and a half is because...
This is the United States.
You're talking about a man who didn't become the president of the United States because of merit.
This lady is not unstopped.
Where awful things have happened. So
over. And sparks move things. And it doesn't matter how much water you have.
Future president and his gag are
quality and policy.
The city of the Pacific Palisades is burning, and I flew here last night. I was on a plane.
You getting water to areas that need.
He's been trained his whole life to do.
What do we do?
All right, right now you're looking
straight. Remember it.
As a country about
yeah, and then I think all our tax dollars probably went for Gavin's hair gel. I don't know.
In Jordan.
In the 5 tenants of
Palisades Village right here. This is the town center of sorts.
And he did this little dance.
Josh Green, the governor of down in Hawaii. Had some.
And then we watch news or talk.
Now look, I have a lot of. So please.
I was being lazy on the couch like Friday night. Any more you would criticize?
Party. The Democratic Party have lied to us about